Hi everybody, welcome. I'm glad you're here. I have a special guest today who has something very special to share with us. Yes, this is my special guest, Chef Jade Jackson, Mr. Foodtastic.
I like it. I like it. Love the title. Thank you, sir.
Speaking of tastic, well, I'll tell you more about that later.
Love it. Let's go straight into a commercial.
Oh, okay, yeah, we can do a commercial now. For the tastic seasoning.
Tastic Spice, a wonderful blend of spices that have been brought together and curated by yours truly, Mr. Foodtastic.
And here is the URL so you can find out how to get your own.
Find me.
There it is, right on the bottom of your screen.
Alright, enough commercials.
What are we making?
Hey, I love lasagna. And I like one pot wonders dishes. So I figured let's make some skillet lasagna. You don't even have to kind of do this the traditional way. We're going to do it mainly in just the skillet here. And so the very first thing is, of course, the sauce. You have to have a wonderful sauce. I've worked in Italian restaurants, and if you can't nail a good tomato sauce, please get out the kitchen. So that starts with, of course, some garlic. So I am going to chop up some garlic.
I heard something about carrots. Can I work on those?
Yeah, carrots.
Oh, okay.
We gotta grate those. So we're building our base. Our base of flavors are usually things like garlic, things like carrots, things that kind of give it that good, hearty, delicious undertone of taste. And so while you're working on that, I will mince up the garlic. I'm also going to go ahead and turn this on with a little EVOO.
Okay.
You're going to be grading for a while because we have a few things that I'm going to have you work on over there.
I'm a grader, so no problem.
For the greater good.
Awesome. So I'll have the carrots for you in a moment.
Awesome. Take your time. That kind of goes in a little bit later. We're starting off with the minced garlic, and then to that we're going to add the chopped tomatoes. Now you can use canned if you want, it's not a big deal, or you can use fresh tomatoes. In the summer I tend to chop them myself, and in the fall I tend to use canned. So it just kind of goes however you want to work with it. Throw those in. I'll sweat that down for a minute just to kind of...
Smells good already.
Right, as soon as it hits the pan it's always a great smell. Kind of let you know you're doing something right. If it smells good, 90% of the time it's going to taste good. So that's kind of my rule with them. So mozzarella. I love using mozzarella for my lasagna, though you can use other types of cheese. I think mozzarella is the traditional good cheese to use when you're making lasagna. I'm just going to add in tomatoes in a second. I'm also going to take some fresh thyme here. If you're not familiar with thyme, this is a kind of a very earthy herb, and I'm just going to kind of pull off the leaves straight into the pan. And then I'm going to add in the tomato. There we go. Alright, so we're going to let this cook for about 5 minutes. I'm going to turn it to medium-high just to kind of let it start to concentrate is what you want it to do. I'll add in also a dash of salt, excuse me for reaching.
Yeah, take that.
Make it rain.
Is that going to be enough or
a little bit more?
Okay.
Come on. I'm not on a diet, so I love my cheese. I love my cheese. We got our carrots. Now this is a meatless lasagna.
Okay.
I know you say I gotta have my meat, but lasagna is so hearty in itself. You got cheese, you have rich tomato sauce. You don't have to have meat in it. I mean,
that sounds good. I also heard some noises about fresh basil, so can I start on that too?
Definitely. And what I like to do is, like I said, I worked in an Italian restaurant, so I'm very careful with my basil. I don't even cut it because I don't want to singe the edges. I tear it apart myself.
Oh, you like to tear it?
Yeah, I like to tear it apart. I just feel like it's a way to care for the basil. It can be a rough, rustic tear. It doesn't have to be anything that's like You don't need a chiffonade or anything, you know, ridiculous. Just a nice little tear kind of gives it exactly what we're going to need at the end there. This is coming together. At the same time, I'll be working on my ricotta, which this is about a cup of ricotta that we have in here, fresh ricotta. To this.
Yeah. Am I tearing okay?
Masterful. Masterful. I'm going to add an egg to this ricotta. And then as soon as you're done with that, guess what? I have some more.
Oh, more grating.
Some more grating for you, sir.
Good.
We're going to add, you know, a few tablespoons of the grated king of cheeses. We talked about the king of cheeses a little while ago.
The cheese of kings.
Here we go. Exactly.
Reggiano Parmigiano is just an amazing cheese. There's really nothing else quite like it.
Why are you telling, sir?
Sometimes, you know, every once in a while, a Grana Padano will reach that kind of quality. And even some other, you know, Grana grating cheeses from the north of Italy will sometimes be delicious, but there's just something about that cheese. It's amazing.
And so you just want to give these an opportunity to kind of mix it together. I'm going to add a pinch of salt to this. Okay. And some, pardon the reach, cracked pepper. So our tomato sauce is cooked down. We're going to leave it rustic as we both agreed to do. We're also going to now cover the bottom of the pan with the tomato sauce. It may not require all of the tomato sauce you made, so I did pour some of it out. But not into a bowl. It's safe. It's here for us to enjoy.
What?
But just for layering purposes, I only put enough to cover the bottom of the skillet. So now to this, we're going to add the carrots. I think we have some baby spinach over there.
Yes, we do.
Already kind of portioned out. I'm going to put a good...
And triple washed.
Triple washed, so that it's clean. And then I'm going to take some of this ricotta. And this is just kind of how like you would assemble a lasagna in a pan. All right, so now we will put the mozzarella.
You better use all of it.
Oh, I will. Trust me. Trust me. I will never skimp on the cheese, sir.
Some of our Reggiano.
Spread that around. Okay. And I'm going to put the last of the tomato sauce right here. Do you have a rubber spatula over there?
Sure.
Awesome. Alright, and I'm going to now break up some noodles. I like to break them into pieces because it just kind of makes it easier. And they fly all over the place. Kind of makes it easier, and then we just kind of tuck those in. So it's a very loose interpretation of lasagna. It's not like whole sheets that are going down.
So those are the no boil.
Exactly. You need you definitely need no boil if you're gonna put it in here like this. Just kind of stick them in there, and just kind of cover the whole thing. You could put it in sheets if you really wanted to. I like to break it up. I think it's just kind of makes it easier and
easier to serve too.
Exactly. Exactly. You're not worried about piece breaking or any of that. Alright, now I'll take the spatula and I'm trying to cover up each of the pieces of a lasagna noodle so that it's coated a little bit. Because if it's just kind of left out without any type of sauce or coating over top of it, it's going to cook kind of hard. Right. So we want it to be smooth.
That's enough liquid in there?
We've got that going, and make sure that all the noodles are covered in some type of sauce. I throw on a little bit more spinach, and then I finish with the rest of the cheese.
Okay.
I would let it cook on the stovetop for about 10 minutes before I put it in the oven, just to make sure that it's cooked all the way through. If you had it pre-cooked, that's even better.
Okay.
And so now this just goes in the oven. And basically it's 10 minutes in the oven to make sure the cheese is all the way melted through. And then we're done. So I'm gonna throw this in the oven.
Okay. I'm ready.
Ready to eat?
I'm ready.
Here you go, sir. Enjoy. Bon appetit.
Thank
Bon
you.
appetito.
Oh, thank you.
I'm gonna take it straight from the skillet here. Oh, sorry.
It's hot. It smells wonderful. I'm gonna let this cool off for just for a moment so I don't burn myself too bad.
1, 2, 3.
Chef Jay, thank you for joining me
Thank you, sir.
today.
I appreciate it. Thanks for having me.
When are you coming back?
Tomorrow.
Okay. That sounds good.
Oh, whatever. I'm happy to be here.
Great.
Always happy to share.
Well, it's been wonderful having you with me.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate it.
The recipe is at brucebeckinthekitchen.com.
Yep.
Please take a look and leave your comments. And
yes, please.
If your comments are dramatic enough, maybe we'll get Chef Jay back real fast.
Please have me back. I enjoy it.
Thanks, everybody. Thanks for joining us today.
Catch you in the kitchen.
It's good.